Welcome back to Star Rail as we continue with our space station shenanigans. It is, in fact, though, a new banner, I believe. Yeah, so not this event. Ooh, I don't know who you are, but you look interesting. You also look kind of interesting. I am assuming these are new characters from the, I don't know, is it a same world that's been out? Or is it a new world, I wonder? Regardless, here is the newest banner. Jingliu. You know, with a name like this, I'm imagining it that I'm actually currently at the latest world. I'm imagining they're just releasing additional regions of it so far. Would be my guess. Especially since Dan Heng was one of the more recent banners as well. Of course, Ting Yun, nice. Ching Chua. Oh yeah, I remember you. The Mahjong, tile girl. And Sampo. Alright, let's go ahead and try out Jingliu. Destruction, huh? Got a vial of something. Alright, gains a charge when attacking. After accumulating a certain number of charges, enhances self and advances forward the unit's action. That sounds nice. While enhanced consumes charge to use a powerful ability. Oh, she's got blindfold, huh? What was this, Nier Automata? Automata? Nice sword. Alright. Let's see what you actually have. Of course, 90%. What's it called? Lucent Moonglow. Alright, Transcendent Flash. Single target. 1 skill point. She deals ice damage. Good ice damage. To a single enemy, gaining 1 stack of syzygy. And then Moon on Glacial River. I'm guessing this is the enhanced charged one. Deals ice damage equal to 218% of Jingliu's attack to a single enemy. And 109 to adjacents, of course. It's always adjacents with destruction. And yeah, consumes 1 stack of syzygy. Though does not consume skill points. That's actually kind of nice. And then a bonus effect, Sword Champion. After using Transcendent Flash, the next action will be advanced forward by 10%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm sure it's quite nice. Let's see. Florephemeral Dreamflux. Deals ice damage equal to 270% of Jingliu's attack to a single enemy. And then 135% to adjacents. Gains 1 stack of syzygy. That's actually, she seems relatively uncomplicated. Crescent Transmigration. When she has 2 stacks of syzygy, she enters the spectral transmigration state, with her action advanced by 100%. Yeah, that's much better. And her crit rate, increased by 47. Then her skill Transcendent Flash is enhanced to Moon on Glacial River, right? And only this enhanced skill is available for use in battle. When she uses an attack in the spectral transmigration state, she consumes HP. Huh. From all other allies equal to 4% of their respective maxes. Can't kill them. And her attack increases by 540% of the total HP consumed. Damn! From all allies in this attack, capped at 150% of her, 157% of her base attack. Still, That's any attack she uses in this state. I mean, you'll need a healer to go with her, obviously, but still. Lasting until the current attack ends, yeah. Jingliu cannot enter the spectral transmigration state again until the current state ends. Well, yeah. I mean, of course. I'm not sure why they felt the need to specify that. Is there some benefit you can only take advantage of once per? Well, synergy stacks up to 3 times, and when it becomes 0, she will exit the spectral transmigration state. Of course. Death Realm, bonus effect. While in the spectral state, effect resistance increased by 35%, and then Frost Wraith ultimate damage increased by 20%. Excellent. And she has an impair technique, Shine of Truth. Creates a dimension around Jingliu that lasts for 20 seconds. And all enemies in this dimension will become frozen. Oh. Huh. After entering combat with enemies in this dimension, Jingliu immediately regenerates 15 energy and obtains 1 stack of syzygy. Excellent. With a 100% base chance of freezing enemy targets for 1 turn. Oh. Oh, so on the field, you know, before entering combat, enemies won't be able to move. That doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be frozen when you enter combat. While frozen, yes, cannot take action. Additional ice damage equal to 80% of her attack. Only 1 dimension created by allies can exist at the same time. Okay. Are there other characters who create quote-unquote dimensions? Maybe. Yeah, let's try this out.
I taste medicine.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Huh. It freezes them in their tracks. Alright, we already got this.
We're in trouble now.
Turn you off. Let's see. I guess support her.
Evil's begun.
Stand down and I'll spare you.
No, you won't. Not on my watch, you won't. Alright, I guess, yeah, hit this one. Okay.
Afraid
Oh,
of moonlight.
nice. And she takes off the blindfold. So she will go into it automatically when she reaches 2, but she can still build up to 3, can she not? That moon reflection, nice. Oh, that's
Time for a
cool.
shot.
All will be revealed.
I love the multiple slashes there. All right, let's see what this is.
In lunar flame.
Oh, oh, her eyes went red there. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Nap time.
Don't explode. Of course, she was being enhanced, so I'm not sure how much that increased her damage there, but it's excellent.
Nowhere to run.
Ooh,
1,000
yes.
wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight us one.
Now, she is still enhanced, right? In her special state? Yeah, she is. Now, if the burst should have still given her another stack so that she should stay in it after this. All those crits. looks like. Let's see.
That'll take more than medicine.
I think she's still in it.
Here comes the medicine.
Save it for
Let's
your
be
own
friends,
skin.
shall we? All the best!
Ready for death.
Yes, she is still in it. Good. But the blast, I don't believe. Oh, you can't actually regular attack. The blast, I don't believe, regenerates the stacks of syzygy. I love her style. I do. I kind of want to see her, her ultimate when she isn't in her enhanced state. I also want to see what her level up materials are, if it will show me. Probably won't. Yeah, it's not really showing me what her level up materials are. Well, I suppose that's not too surprising.
Sword War.
All
All
right.
will be revealed.
Here we go. What is the difference? If any. Nope,
In
she doesn't have her
lunar
blindfold on
flame.
still. All right. Well, I don't have any problems polling for her. She seems like she's a lot of fun. Oh, hey. I was just heading over to one of the quests I was doing. You know, when we were investigating the terminal. But what are you doing over here, Arlen? These photos made every staff member anxious. Arlen, what should we do? What should we do? If it were up to me, we shouldn't do anything since we're not even sure what's shown in these photos. What photos? Enough! It's not like the station has never encountered strange phenomena before. Go tell the rest. I will lead this investigation myself. Why take on this all by yourself, Arlen? If anything happens like the last time... What happened? Oh, it's you. We're discussing the recent photos of specters circulating around the space station. Ooh, wow. Specters, huh? They're actually showing up in photos? It's not like something silly? It's like something weird got mixed into the batch. Oh? Oh, this is simple oversight. Please let this slide. Recently, the security department has received multiple sightings of this unidentified creature. It moves around stealthily like a ghost, and only a photograph can reveal its shape. It may have a connection to a certain curio. Oh. Curios are always interesting. Well, not always. Some of them are a little boring. A lot of them are fun, though. Too busy with the station's reconstruction, none of the research labs have more personnel to spare for this investigation. They always claim they're all busy all the time. All excuses. Tooey. That's right. Arlen, you really shouldn't take this on all by yourself. I'm imagining you guys want me to help out, don't you? Well, someone has to. When the ball is in our court, we should just take it. If we kick the ball back into the other court, that just means we've lowered ourselves to their level, wouldn't you say? You're silly, truly. Miss, the lead researcher Asta says this a lot too. Well, you're basically saying I want to take on more work for myself, but hey, you do you. I should remind you that everyone in the security department already has their hands full with routine danger elimination tasks. We simply don't have the people. That's right. I still have so much work to do. Like that one and that one. All right, still. You wouldn't refuse the request from a recovering patient, would you? Hey. This is an emergency, so I do need your help. I mean, I was expecting it, but don't try to guilt trip me. You see, you are perfectly fine now. Not recovering anymore. I already sent for people to gather all the witnesses of the specters at the reception hall in the base zone. Let's go and interview them before coming up with a plan. Well, I'll do this one a little later. I'm in the middle of something regarding another carrier already. Hey there, maintenance engineer. I'm ready for part 2. Here you are. Please turn on the terminal for me. Yeah, last time we had some very interesting searches. Yep, here you go. The optical identity verification program has been set up. The terminal has sufficient computing power. Please feel free to use it. Excellent. I'm not sure what... Damn it, again. Yeah, I'm not sure... which main, not, adventure sort of mini quest we're gonna do next after this. Which ones do we have still, actually? Yeah, these are adventure missions. This one is still waiting for me. Reagan. One of these days I really should do it. Move on to the next daily mission. Yeah, that's right, the Punklorde Mentality. That would probably be a lot of fun. I'm still guessing that... it's involving Arlen, but... I'm guessing it's, a certain wolf. And then, of course, we have Hooks Part 2. And we still need to go to Natasha. And Himiko. We'll probably go with Punklorde Mentality, since we're already here anyways. Alright. Data record, Chris. Internal data, strictly confidential. Alright. When Chi visited the webpage, the official website of Star Weekly, the IBC's best-selling entertainment magazine. Nothing too weird there. Visited the webpage, the official website of the Star Weekly panoramic video interview... Okay, the official website of Star Weekly. And then IBC's best-selling entertainment magazine. And then same website. But panoramic video interview has been updated. Lip sync diva Mina's regret. He is the love of my life. So this is like a VR concert, I think. A Cosmos-wide scandal. The business tycoon's 10-year affair is exposed. This is a gossip magazine, isn't it? Oh, a different place. The website Quick Fix. We can help you with not only your homework, but also any form of ghostwriting. Oh, I don't like websites like that. Visit the webpage Quick Fix Ghostwriting a Research Paper. Stop hiring other people to write your papers for you, please. Sent a message saying, I'm a student. Can I get a discount? You little liar. Sent a message saying, hello, anybody there? Message saying, I'm a student. Can I get a 50% discount? Not only are you trying to cheat, well, I guess it's not quite cheating since you're not actually a student. If you were a student, that'd make this even worse. But also lying about your status to try and get a discount. Visited the webpage Quick Fix top-up page. Obtained Iris Access Quick Fix. The order has been made. Huh. Back to Cosmic Search Guide. Is Quick Fix a scam? Cosmic Search Guide. How do I request a refund from Quick Fix? You know what? That's what you get. I am not even a little bit sympathetic. I'm honestly a little happy. Alright. Device owner Chris. Visited the webpage The Ivy Schools, the Cosmos' most knowledgeable and influential graduate community. Oh. Seems like you went to a very good school. Visited, I guess probably most researchers on the station did. Visited the webpage Ivy School's Life Board. How to swiftly settle down on a new planet. With a shopping list of inexpensive and useful products. Reasonable request for information. Visited Flying Dog, the IPC's e-commerce platform. Why is it called Flying Dog? I mean, dogs are awesome, so I guess you don't need more of a reason than that, but... Obtained right access to the Ivy School's Reply Life Board. How to swiftly settle down on a new planet. The shopping list of inexpensive and useful products. So, before you were reading that page, now you're editing it? Sent a message saying, I looked it up on Flying Dog, and it costs 20,000 credits. In what world is that cheap? I don't know. I don't really get a good sense for the actual price of things. Cost of living. Sent a message saying, what do you mean I can't afford it? How many students do you think can pay for this 20,000 credit bedsheet in a month? 20,000 credit bedsheets. I'm not sure. I don't know. How much is food? Like 100, 500 credits or so? Somewhere in there. If that's the case, then 20,000 credit bedsheets would be on the pricier side, but not terribly expensive. Herta Space Station. Oh, no, I missed one. Sent a message saying, it's ridiculous that any student would spend so much money on bed sheets. Is it proper for you to flaunt your money as a student? Maybe this person actually is a student. Still Chris after all, right? No. The previous one was Wen's Shichi. Visited the webpage Ivy School's relationship board. I come from a lower social class than my fiance and feel totally inadequate. What should I do? Go to therapy? There's no reason to feel inadequate. You're attending a really good university. Or uni. If you work hard in uni, you will be successful in life. Sounds more like a full conversation. Oh, wait, no, okay. That was the full message board that he went to. And then this is his reply. I see. Oh, we both go to the same school and study law. Haha. Oh, Chris is a student. Or unless you meant you went to the same school. Visited the webpage Ivy School's relationship board. Is love possible without money in intergalactic marriage? Intergalactic marriage seems like it would be difficult. An intergalactic relationship would be quite difficult. And very expensive. Sent a message saying, don't believe the online articles that promote materialism. Your girlfriend's spaceship will eventually be yours. You graduated from a prominent university. Your degree is worth more than a few million credits. Maybe. So that's how much a spaceship costs, a few million credits. Sent a message replying to Daisy Rose. Or wait. Daisy's Rose. Knowledge is power. You are discriminating against others if you judge them based on their wealth. Sent a message replying to Stabbing Maniac. Oh, that was someone's username. Okay. Stabbing Maniac. Oh, I don't think the spaceship is that important. Isn't a month's living expenses of 4,000 credits enough for 2 people? Probably not. As a student, my monthly living expenses were only 500 credits. I need to go back and double check how much food costs. That seems unreasonable. Like, below impoverished. And I was perfectly content eating frozen, dried vegetables. You should be satisfied after spending so many years in education. It is extremely shallow to constantly encourage materialism. Please don't let your cynicism taint the OP. So you're saying because you lived in squalor, you want other people to as well? Sent a message saying, just because you can't live on a tight budget doesn't mean others can't. Studying can be a joyful experience, and I can survive on water and compressed biscuits. Ugh. I mean, for a meal or two, sure, but... yeah, that would get horrible fast. Visited the webpage of every school's life board. Hey, the guy on the relationship board who was arguing for marriage without money. I have something to say to you. Visit the webpage. Ivy School Board's life board. I found out about the weirdo you're talking about. Even folks on his home planet think he's weird. Oh, rip. Visited the webpage Cosmic Search Guide. How do I delete my Ivy School's account? Damn. Yeah, you were kind of making a fool of yourself. People act much more maliciously on the virtual network. He was brutally harassed online. Did he get infected by the mimetic virus during his most vulnerable moments? Well, I don't know if he was getting brutally harassed. It sounded like he was kind of harassing others first. But his speech and the style of his posts are significantly different from the cliche quotes Asta had mentioned. I'm afraid he's not the infected one. Is it Joanne? Better not jump to a conclusion yet. I should check Joanne's records. Well, that'll be tomorrow. A man who wishes not to be named. Alright, Arlen. I'm here about the Punklorde. Something answering your call.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta.
Maybe you're looking to get information or investigate how Silverwolf managed to hack your systems? Excuse me, I'm here. Hey.
We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Huh, it's you.
Yeah, you called for me, right? Didn't you ask me to come? Wait.
Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived.
Okay.
But I can't seem to even get a break around here.
I was thinking that if Silverwolf had sort of spoofed him and sent me a message pretending to be him. Does not seem to be the case.
Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
Oh? What is it? Oh, you made me some fried rice. Did you save any for Asta?
No, she had pudding this morning. I made it especially for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Arlen. I love fried rice so much.
I spent a
It's
long
like a
time
wonderful
wondering what to
comfort
give
food.
you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too.
I'm sure I will. I didn't know Asta loved your fried rice, but Asta cares about you in general, so I'm sure she'd love anything you gave her.
Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but
Don't you have an office we could go to? You are head of security. You should have your own office. That's alright, though.
I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end.
I mean, fried rice is wonderful. It's hard to ruin, really.
Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all
Oh.
worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herta's reputation.
Who's the big shot?
Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herta's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy.
Any idea who it is?
Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
Sure thing. Stellar Hunters are gonna crash this somehow. Almost certainly, right? This research partner, I remember she once talked about. Yeah, probably the one she mentioned before.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Scene.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is...
Get ready.
They look elegant already. The hat, the vest.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word.
Was this Sherlock?
And yet, I can't find the words for this moment.
Huh.
It's good to see you, Asta.
I love your design.
Apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
This is Screwllum. Ah. I remember the name. I don't remember what his bio said. I love your style, Screwllum. Damn. So dapper. Are you a robot then, or a cyborg?
Of course not, Mr. Screwllum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought.
You're a very kind, Genius Society member too. Certainly much kinder than Herta herself.
Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
Yeah, I think he's a robot. A comment like that.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Screwllum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Aw, I love her all excited about showing her research.
Well, that sounds lovely. But I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Madame Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
I cannot get over how cool his design is. Wonder if he'll ever be recruitable.
Sure. And you are?
My name is Stell. Hello, Mr. Screwllum.
Hello, madam. You must be the one Herta has been talking about.
Yes, well, I assume.
She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
You know, every day it's like the next. I haven't noticed anything too out of the ordinary. I guess it imbues me with a lot of power. But no negative effects so far. Not that I know of. Happy to talk to you about it later, though.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
That's okay, Arlen. That is perfectly all right. Go ahead and... Yeah, that's perfectly all right.
All right, see you later.
Bye-bye, Arlen. Now, Silver Wolf, are you hiding out on that? Are you stowaway? He looks upset or out of place. What are you doing? It's a good portrait. It captures her lack of interest in other people.
Oh, strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait.
The portrait is just light. What would be hidden inside of it?
Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
Just wondering what you're doing. Aw, she looks so pretty.
Oh, another fan of Madame Herta's? Well, I'm afraid this portrait's being taken down soon.
Really? Why?
Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention.
She's mildly interested in me for the moment. I don't think it'll last. Well, actually, I kind of do think it'll last. You know, since we're coming under the gaze of multiple eons.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Aeons.
I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station.
Well, nice to meet you, Leonard.
You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion.
Yeah.
In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed.
That is where I was born, after all. In said chaos.
Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity.
Okay. You know, Silverwolf will be able to crack it no matter what you do.
But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Wait, Did they ever realize that the Stellaron Hunters had invaded at the time? I don't think they did. Stellaron Hunters? Was it a lady in sunglasses?
I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list.
Oh yeah, I find them super fascinating and cool though. I love them.
They include a super hacker from Punklorde. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before.
It's no shame, dude. It is no shame. I'm curious what Punklorde is though. I'm assuming it's a group of hackers.
A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap.
Yeah. Good old Silverwolf.
Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Hey, when you go up against the best, well, you have to be prepared to lose.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter.
Are you sure you want to? Well, she's getting revenge on you.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm just a nobody. You think Madame Herta would remember me?
You have a point. Absolutely not.
To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself.
Yeah, but that would require you beating Silverwolf. And that's not gonna happen.
This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before.
I'm doubtful, but we'll let you tug on that thread.
I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it.
Okay.
Just like this.
So this is what you're doing with this picture? You're looking for clues?
That's
It's a teardrop or a water droplet. A drop of sweat. A blue teardrop shaped. Aw, she's just so pretty.
I didn't ask you to look at that. Unbelievable. Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave. a drop of sweat.
I don't know, was Silverwolf tagging the place?
So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but...
I mean, it is pretty suspicious. It's quite unexpected. At least it's a clue.
Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is digital graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If
They
I'm
have
not
their own
mistaken, this should be
alphabet
some
or...
kind of automatic encryption.
Huh.
We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
I imagine, though, any thread you manage to actually pull at, or that any path you manage to follow, is probably a trap laid by Silverwolf. You know that, right? Just want you to be prepared to be embarrassed again. What does this have to do with me?
Ugh, you got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend.
Aw.
Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too?
No? Not really? I'm not really looking for them.
Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Okay, fine. I don't know why you don't do it yourself, but... Target found. Don't know why I was scrolling up there, but... Suddenly the pattern in... Oh, something imploded. Engulfed by something.
Why are there Void Rangers here?
I told you it would be a trap.
Is that all you got?
Let's go ahead and get you guys.
Let me pay you back tenfold! Time to try!
Luckily, they're not too dangerous.
Fight to win.
Oh, we're pretty strong.
Here I come!
Oh, there she is.
Death. Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
It's a trap. Don't worry, though. It's taken care of. I'll be your bodyguard for this. That scared me to death. There seems to be an extra person.
But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information.
I mean, any information that, you know, Punklord hackers put in their graffiti, I feel like they're doing intentionally. So I don't know how valuable it'll be.
The surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to.
And, you know, hacking this and that, killing Antimatter Legion.
Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else.
Wait. In what world does a transmitter beacon teleport enemies?
We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back.
Huh.
Jeez. Stellaron Hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that?
Apparently so, though. Not sure I'd call that a transmitter beacon. Maybe a teleporter beacon.
Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't know. Constantly get the feeling that the Stellaron Hunters are, the most, I don't know, skilled is the right word, but they are a very powerful organization. Not much they aren't capable of, I imagine. Have some faith, we'll figure it out.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now.
Oh yeah, you would be absolutely dead.
Anyway, let's work together. There's a strange signal nearby.
Oh?
Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
All right.
Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us.
Oh yeah. Still curious why they bother to. I mean, I understand why she would graffiti the place, but why she would bother putting records of her actions in her graffiti. Oh.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one way.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it.
Where are you?
She must have stopped here for a bit.
With us.
Let's look around.
Yeah, I see a bunch of question marks. Or speech bubbles, rather.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Hey, I remember that.
Operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Yeah, she did say that.
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the Curio Collection Index?
There's a voice. It's cutting out. Who is she talking to?
Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone.
Yeah,
Not
she
sure
was.
what happened after that.
It was,
Let's search somewhere else.
a certain Kafka. A certain spider lady.
The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
That's what I'm saying. This is all left here intentionally. She's not so amateurish that she would intentionally, unintentionally leave clues. We will be led exactly where she wants us to be led. It's really fun, though.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punklorde have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet.
Thank you. That helps me understand why they're doing it. Why she's doing it.
They call this the Punklorde Mentality. There can only be competition when there is rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important.
Hey, I can respect that.
I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue?
Yeah. Like I said, I can respect that, to make life a little more interesting, purposefully, not completely covering your tracks. Basically doing the exact opposite. Leaving tracks.
The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
Yeah, this is her throwing down the gauntlet. Are you gonna pick it up? Let's focus on the work at hand. Oh, so close yet so far.
Doesn't help to dwell on past failures. It's more important to do your best with the things in front of you. She seems to be leaving. Let's keep up.
Of course. It's good to see Silverwolf again. Oh, where's she going?
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Yeah. This is the rough path that they took.
You may not believe this.
Where's the graffiti? Is it supposed to be right there? guess so.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door.
Yep.
It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
Is that your name? Your last name? Aha! You're the imposter among us. Oh, wait. I knew you were sus from the beginning. Leonard Collywell? All three are great. Aha! You're the imposter.
How is this possible? She used my identity.
Well, from your previous attempts, you probably basically gave it to her. You know, from your previous fight.
I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
Either she is really cunning, but I'm thinking you're probably also a bit of a doofus. She's a sneaky one. Maybe you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Man, Stella's memeing today, and I love it.
It's an honest mistake. The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? Who would think to check their own name?
Well, this will be your undoing, though. Okay, let's continue. That was great. Ah, yes. Security office. I remember coming through here.
Another graffiti.
There it is.
They're all different, too. She really put some thought into this.
Wait, no, this isn't the security office, but this is where they led us into the Stellaron room. Yeah.
Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared.
Yes, she did. She altered the record. She teleported herself. We had to... She altered the records?
That's highly unlikely. But if it's true, everything we've seen till now could be a fake. Hold on, I got it. It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it.
Oh wow, you actually figured it out. I didn't recall that being the result of a curio, but that makes sense. Didn't even know what curios were at the time, I don't think.
No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
Yeah. How do you know that? What is this? Oh, well, that's cool. I can't recall. Cuff? Huh?
What are you muttering about? Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron?
Yeah.
With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
They have some other goal, obviously. I mean, does anyone in the world, you know, other than the Stellaron hunters, know why they're collecting Stellarons? Don't imagine they do.
Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed. The trail has gone cold.
Is that the gun that analyzes people and rates them?
Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind.
It's got an eyeball on it. An angry eyeball of it. I mean... Yeah, I guess they really didn't. They just came to grab the Stellaron and shove it in me, and, well, that was that.
Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
It's alright. I mean, do I have memories prior to that? Sometimes it sounds like I do. Granted, I don't know, they weren't carrying me on their shoulder when they invaded the place. Did they pull me out of a pocket space or something? Sounds like you've experienced it yourself.
Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day.
Oof.
I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be.
It's going to destroy you, Leonard. You will never recover from it if you use that pistol on yourself. But I mean, I just loved retracing Silverwolf's steps. Anything that gets me a little bit closer to her and Kafka.
Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment.
Oh? Wait, Silverwolf didn't use it on herself, did she?
It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her?
It might have been me.
In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while.
I mean, it's an interesting pistol.
Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
Okay. What are you thinking? Ooh, Hook, what's your rating? Let's see. Staring at you with malice. Hook, 6 points, it announced. Hey, she's worth so many more. Is this gun pulling your leg? It doesn't change, right, for the same person? Yeah. It's your weight? I don't think so. That's great. Okay, the same one. Herta, you're 100 points, right? Four points, wow. What on earth is this gun basing its scores on? I wonder if there is an actual logic to its scores. Why is that the score? I don't understand. How about Arlen? $55 points. There you go. Is it basing things on intellect? Don't think so. I mean, if that was the case, I think Herta would destroy this thing in a fit of rage. Nothing more there. Asta. 29 points. Okay, no real other comments there. Fair enough. We're going exactly. Ah, I see.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Oh. Oh, is this is the broken curio, right? The mimetic one? Oh yeah, there she is. Little silver wolf, love it. The glasses on and the blowing a bubble. Oh, and she's on her phone. Just relaxing.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punklorde Mentality in her collection.
Oh, so she was here to steal it. Game cartridge. I think I've seen it in the simulated universe. Have I? Game cartridge. Punklorde.
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission...
That's not terribly surprising. I imagine all the Stellaron Hunters... Or I imagine the group of The Stellaron Hunter group, I imagine, encourages people with a strong sense of individuality. People who will pursue their own goals. As long as they also pursue the Stellaron Hunter's goals.
I got it! I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her.
I am somehow doubtful about that. I mean, there was a Stellaron here, and they are the Stellaron Hunters. She was actually after the curio? Feels like you got it backwards.
Look, in the end, they didn't take the Stellaron with them.
Kind of, but they did do something very important with it.
She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after.
Is that a knife on her leg?
She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punklorde.
I feel like you're barking up the wrong tree, but it's your funeral.
Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room.
Okay.
Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed.
Yeah, but this is Silverwolf. I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be that the main control room was hacked as well? She values them even more than the researchers?
Well, they're definitely far more important than I am. But enough of that. We should go check out the main control room.
Sure. But you're also not a researcher. You are a cybersecurity specialist. Hey, Arlen, you in here? No. Oh, Leonard, you're here. How did you beat me?
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first.
Go ahead.
Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
Nope. Do we need a restart? No one noticed it this whole time?
This wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's to-do list is ridiculously long at this point.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I am curious, though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her.
I don't think you're trying to get into the mind of a troll, basically. I mean, she might just be messing with you. She just likes doing things to have fun, right?
As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look.
Sure. This might be a trap, though.
Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times. Look at this agreement.
As you feared, a burst of light shines, yeah. Definitely not surprising.
let's see.
Haven't learned your lesson?
Time to
Oh,
twirl.
nice.
Is that all you
Let's
got?
just finish him off right
Let
now.
me pay you back. Tenfold!
Time to twirl.
Excellent.
See? I was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
That's not surprising. Yeah. So there was something strange after all.
Now we can browse through the curio access logs.
The Echor.
That can't be right. This curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
Which, the game cartridge? So she didn't take the curio either? Just disappeared into thin air?
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office.
Huh.
And then it disappeared?
Weird. Interesting.
I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she?
Oh, she very well might have. Like I said, she's a
if I
troll
start
at heart.
thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
I don't know if we should really be going to Madame Herta's office right now. Isn't she meeting with Screwllum?
That's not gonna happen.
What?
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down this simulated universe.
Oh. Why do they want to shut it down?
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe.
Okay.
And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors.
Yeah, no, fair, I suppose.
In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
This simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
So Screwllum was one of the, I think there was like 3 or so of them that were partnered for the simulated universe stuff. Herta and I guess Screwllum, and I think there's 1 or 2 others.
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me,
Oof.
Screwllum.
Damn. Herta is harsh.
Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Got him. Oh, Herta. Your vast intellect clearly does not go to the insults department.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe.
How is his monocle staying on his face? That is awesome.
I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough.
Are you arguing for those resources that are being used on the simulated universe to be redirected elsewhere then?
Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other 2 yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it.
Oh, hey. I was right. It was 2 others.
I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh.
I am guessing that is quite an insult, threatening to go to those people instead of him.
Screwllum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that
What, disappointed?
you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Oof. I don't know. He seems very nice. Screwllum?
My apologies, madam.
That's okay. So, what was that all about? Never expected to see that kind of expression on her face.
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius.
Right. What is your concern then?
However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge.
Okay.
Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately.
I don't know. I suppose that depends on whether the, current intent is worth pursuing in its own right or not.
Are you worried about her mental state?
I'm more worried about the mental state of the researchers.
Thank you for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these.
Hardly ice cold.
The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well.
Sure. You just want to end your collaboration on the simulated universe. I'm guessing you're not ending all collaboration with her.
As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions.
It wasn't, but sure.
Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punklorde Mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend.
Really? It's just a game cartridge.
That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe.
Huh.
Young madam, how much do you know about Punklorde?
Basically nothing at all. I know apparently Silverwolf belongs to it. Don't know much. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about Punklorde than I do. Yeah, I really don't know much. As fun as this answer would be to give, I don't want to accidentally cause him not to explain things.
It is a planet made of data and symbols.
What?
The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punklorde, as are its days and nights.
A planet made of data and symbols? What are you talking? Like a virtual planet? Sort of like on the Futurama version of the internet?
An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
I suppose that does help explain Silverwolf's attacks.
It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary.
Okay. Is this the game cartridge? No, the game cartridge was the love letter.
He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes. No need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station.
Right.
It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model.
Right. It doesn't explain Silverwolf, what she was doing with it, though.
Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
Right. So it was a false alarm. Person could have gotten into the office.
I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target.
My only concern there is, I don't believe for a second that Silverwolf tries to hack into anywhere. She either does or she doesn't.
As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, madam.
Of course. Thank you, Screwllum. I don't agree with Herta at all. You are so nice.
As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
Of course. I mean, even if you exit out of this collaboration, it's not going to be the end of the simulated universe. I wouldn't imagine. Not sure how much it relies on you currently.
Yes. This is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
So go into the simulated universe to investigate the cartridge? Oh, talk to Leonard. Where's Leonard? There he is. You still looking at her portrait?
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't utter a single word.
What, when Herta was angry?
The simulated universe? Shut down? That's Madame Herta's biggest project. I can't imagine how mad she'd be if it fell through.
Oh, very, very, very mad. Like I said, I'm not sure how many of the researchers would survive the onslaught.
Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion, would Mr. Screwllum be less pessimistic?
I don't think so. Really not entirely sure still what his issue is. He says it's, deviated from its initial intent, but I'm not sure in what way. So no, it's not your fault.
Thanks for trying to comfort me. This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything. Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing through.
Yeah.
Having heard what Mr. Screwllum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation, aren't you?
That seems like the plan.
I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Screwllum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've been involved in something so big.
Well, hopefully we avoid the same fate that you had last time. We are still following Silverwolf's trail, right?
Anyway, I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you, Leonard. Well, shall we go in? Screwllum?
Well, madam, are you ready?
I suppose so. Oh, wait, can I ask you something?
Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
Are you really shutting down the simulated universe?
Yes. There are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe.
So you believe that this is basically some sort of sentience in this universe and you don't want to trample on it, effectively? Interesting.
The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day.
Damn. So you're actually a little worried for Madame Herta, too. I think she's becoming a worse scientist.
I hope to free my dear friend from it.
Well, sounds like you're a good friend, Screwllum.
Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young madam.
Of course. Who are the Galaxy Rangers that you speak of? Yeah, I was wondering about that. I mean, I remember the Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. That was the first thing that came to mind.
They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
Interesting. then they I'm assuming you're speaking figuratively about the balanced scale. I'm also not entirely sure how to interpret the whole justice needs to be achieved through individual deeds. It doesn't really line up with my definition of justice. Then what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems.
Huh. Not what I imagined when I heard Galaxy Ranger.
However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
How long? Well, tell me more about the Punklorde's hackers.
There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand.
This is so freaking weird.
You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you.
Sure.
The length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
I don't normally consider that life, but... So... I'm actually a butterfly. So I'm actually data.
Maybe the emotions of organic life forms are an expression of data, don't you think?
Well, at least... in this case, it's actually kind of accurate. Stell is, in fact, made of data. Alright, let's get going.
Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual.
That's fine.
This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Of course. And I kind of do hope I manage to see Silverwolf in there. Looks like Destruction, Quantum are our two primaries. Then we can take Japard as our barrier and maybe Bailu. Oh hey, trial Silverwolf. So does it mean I could take two Silverwolves? No. No, I cannot. Well, I could take you though. I have built you up. But no, I should, I think that Silverwolf's actually weaker than ours. Where are you, Japard? That's probably fine. Maybe she has her weapon. Which might help.
Young madam, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover.
I see Silverwolf. That hacker is right in front of me.
Hacker?
Yeah.
Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link, What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments.
I wonder what she was up to then.
Young madam, please stay still.
What was her goal?
Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
Hey, Silver Wolf. It speaks.
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you.
Oh, I'm a little sad then.
Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklorde, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks.
Oh.
I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about.
Right.
Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker.
Of some other hacker, of course. The one that became a Galaxy Ranger.
Do you understand what that actually means?
Honestly,
With that
not really.
cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing.
Huh.
Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka?
Oh, she was talking to Kafka.
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
Oh, wow. It sounds like she actually respects the Genius Society a little bit.
It is safe to assume that 2 people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next.
Yeah.
You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Of course. So I'm Kafka then. That's fun. We can't go there. Yeah, there's nothing over there.
You took the bait.
Let's go.
That's not too bad at all. Yeah.
100% quick.
It is.
You took the bait.
I don't know. I feel like my understanding of what this cartridge is
Let's
and
make it quick. Yeah.
Punklorde in general is very flimsy at best.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Oh? She's telling me to choose? She talks a lot. I mean, yeah, she was a little talkative. She telling me to choose?
Technically, she is asking her companion to choose. The record will continue forward, even if you don't take any action.
Ah.
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
So we should go there?
What? Why won't you believe me? Told you, it's the right side, the right.
All right. I wasn't actually expecting her to respond to that. Oh.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal.
What's that?
Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe?
It's a game.
Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself?
I mean, she doesn't really come here herself.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
Silver Wolf, you're saying you were wrong. You're hurting my unwavering faith in you. Or, well, my now wavering faith in you. Doesn't seem to be going well.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
Hope she doesn't. No, I hope she does. I love Silverwolf. Why are you so sure? You seem to know her really well.
We've met only once.
Oh, really?
Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before.
Ah.
Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you.
I don't think she did. I recall that it was a... I recall that she won?
In Herta's words, there was no loser in that fight. It was more like a test than a duel.
Ah.
She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving.
Ah. So it really was a draw.
I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
So Silverwolf is at least on the level of a Genius Society member then.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Of course. I guess we don't have to do the draw. No? Guess we're going to the combat one.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
What? You don't like riddles? Damn. Well done, Silverwolf. No riddle me this.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hello there. Let's just...
Rules are made to be broken.
I should take them all out, right? Oh, no, not quite.
Time for a fun.
This is our chance. Yeah.
There we go. I'm sure there'll be a tough enemy at some point.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here.
Yeah. She does, puts herself in here.
Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it,
The
but...
whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself.
Yeah. Well, those aren't well, I haven't seen any statues. I've seen her standing around a whole bunch of her bodies, but I don't recall any statues other than those.
I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
That would be hilarious, though.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait.
That's what she used it for. Well, at least we know it's really important to her. She said she's almost at the destination.
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
Okay. There's a wonderful feeling about this.
Yes. That incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit.
I just like getting to see Silverwolf, really.
She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter.
Maybe.
I recall a story about Punklorde. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life.
feel like Leonard said something kind of similar to that.
Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life.
And that ends up in a cartridge?
And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us.
It wouldn't surprise me.
In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Hell yeah. Ah, the boss. Yeah, this is the last one. All right.
100% great.
It shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Let's go.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Good.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah, just go ahead and get him.
You took the bait.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
This end.
Rules are made to be broken.
There we go.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact.
Good. We'll finally... Uh-oh. Something's not right.
There is an unwelcome third party here with us.
Oh. Someone came in after Silverwolf.
If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silverwolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long.
Right.
After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless she had someone
Ha!
to guide her there.
Yes! That's the Silverwolf I know. Oh, I love her. Of course.
You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
This was the real Silverwolf all along.
The final results are on the display table, young madam.
Maybe.
Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have.
Wait, is it? Maybe it's not. I was far... That did not sound coincidental. That answer from her. So the graffiti was bait.
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared.
Very cool.
I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment.
Huh. So she's actually...
You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role.
Yep.
She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us.
Beautiful. I love Silverwolf's amazing.
I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
Yeah. A masterful actor and a masterful hacker. You knew everything from the start?
I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it.
Oh, wait, so you guys were actually aware that Silverwolf was doing this then?
However, the way I see it, The most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in.
Ah, so this is your attempt at trapping Silverwolf. It really is, it really does feel like Silverwolf and Screwllum / Herta are quite well matched.
Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey?
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what Silverwolf's gonna do now, but...
Miss Silverwolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you?
Apparently so.
I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
Apparently so. Also, hey, Screwllum. I guess you did come in after me after all.
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again.
I like how
Herta
he
said that
respects
this
her.
cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense why it didn't really make sense then.
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silverwolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play.
Oh, I'll bet. I still don't believe that you've actually won. Not yet.
News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations.
Forced her hand, in other words. That's why she had to take the risk. Yeah. Had to take the opportunity before it was lost.
You now know everything about this encounter.
Yeah, a lot of things are starting to make more sense, except for, the whole things about virtual planets and all of that, but, science magic, basically.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time.
Yeah.
Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwllum?
Yeah. It wouldn't be fun if she didn't have a challenge, right? She was complaining about that, to Kafka. It's like, the last job was so easy. She doesn't want easy jobs.
I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment.
I'll bet.
Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge.
Yeah. I don't know who that speaks more highly of, Silverwolf or the Society, but that's awesome.
Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
Of course she is.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Got the cartridge. The ether cartridge. When did you...
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
She got us all monologuing, or, well, not quite. It was just a conversation. But well played, getting us to delay like that.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in.
Probably.
You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwllum, will I be able to see your true strength this time?
Oh, she's getting excited, all giddy with anticipation.
The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
Damn.
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today.
Aw.
You may leave now.
Huh. No jaws of the trap springing shut, Screwllum? No counterplay?
Huh?
I feel kind of bad for Silverwolf here.
Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
How dare you not try to arrest me?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
Damn, fair enough. Poor Silverwolf. All of this for nothing. I guess in the end she sort of did lose.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here.
Sure.
The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
I mean, does that distinction really matter, though? That it's not the original?
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
No, I would never. I couldn't.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
She's really trying to goad him into trying to stop her.
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
I mean, a fake universe, but it's a simulation. I feel like she could hack into whatever the machinery is and cause it to, destroy it.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
I know, right? It's so weird.
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it?
Yeah?
Not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun.
Like I said, I guess in a way they sort of did win. Granted, they aren't really playing fair, but hey.
Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game.
Yeah.
Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
Damn. They won't play with her. Poor Silver Wolf. Some of the only people who can actually give her a challenge, and they won't participate.
How boring.
Yeah.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number.
Those are, I assume, her... Actually, I'm not sure what the interastral network accounts are. It sounds like internet accounts, but...
How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
Ooh.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Damn, that's a... Hey, you're sort of giving her the challenge she wants, though. Isn't that going against her goal of not playing?
And she logged out. How hasty of her.
Were you bluffing there?
Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem.
Sure.
It's about time we were on our way.
I suppose so. Well, that was fun to get to actually see Silverwolf. Oh, hey. Oh, you're watching me. Herta, want to say anything about all this?
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo.
I don't know about flawless, but this is all part of your plan.
Naturally.
Of course. Did you actually successfully hack all of her accounts?
I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station,
Oof,
but I
yeah.
will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me.
I mean, like I said, you're kind of giving her what she wants, though. You've given her a challenge to solve.
I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
I don't. I kind of doubt it. I imagine she's grinning like a child, you know, excited for the first time in who knows how long. Screwllum?
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory.
Of course. I guess we are considering it your victory then. I mean, she got what she came for, technically. But...
Do you have any other questions regarding this incident?
What is Silverwolf truly after?
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process.
Right. Wanted to get some fun out of it.
All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager.
Right. So will the space station be invaded again?
If you are referring to the back doors Silverwolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office.
Why not the one in the office?
Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan.
Fair enough. I want to ask something else.
Please, ask away.
Will you still shut down the simulated universe?
Certainly not.
There we go. Yeah. I was thinking, had it really deviated from its original intent? Like, your argument made no sense to me before.
Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that.
Wonderful.
On the contrary,
I get to see you again.
I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me.
So you're not leaving the station? What is the ultimate meaning of the existence of the universe? 42?
There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone.
I like that answer.
To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions.
That was rather poetic of you, Screwllum. And Herta called you an ice-cold, uncaring, unfeeling robot.
Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than
there
a
it is.
two-digit number.
There it is. That's great. What do you plan on having for dinner?
A medium-rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass,
Oh, man.
Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice prepared by a certain young man on the station.
That sounds awesome, but can you actually eat? Are you not a robot?
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you.
Huh. Weird.
I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency.
Dude.
Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again.
So do you have taste buds? Fascinating. Alright, I had no more questions.
Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Yeah. Oh. One last person to talk to? Or we'll probably have to talk to Arlen after this, right?
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding?
Apparently so.
That never crossed my mind. Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning?
Probably. You were the most fitting person. You were the most fitting bait.
She said I did a good job.
Hey, you're happy about being bait.
Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta. This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Oh, Leonard, you are hopeless, but charming. Charmingly hopeless.
I don't have to worry about being fired anymore.
Yeah, I suppose so.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Oh, yeah. You did say there was one left. That's the end of it. Oh? So
It's gone. It's all gone.
Ah.
They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
Guess she is upset after all.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
Oh, you can just make new accounts, Silverwolf.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh?
Where are you guys?
Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
Yeah, there you go.
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
Doesn't that make it more difficult? Isn't that more fun?
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
Hey, they make a great pair, so...
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh. Is that the script that we are currently involved in, I wonder? I love how they put that, too. His scripts.
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I really want to meet this Elio. See him.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
I'm sure she will. She's throwing a tantrum, but I think deep down she loves it.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I'm pretty sure she was very clear that she was not obsessing.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides,
You sure, though? It feels like you actually are.
there's fun to be had along the way.
Yeah. I think Silverwolf won in the end. She got her fun, and she got her cartridge. I guess call it another draw. She starts running through the effulgent neon lights, just as you had just as she had left her homeworld that night, sprinting toward the stars. Starlight elongates her shadow, illuminating the history of Punklorde. Those who penned the legends, their vows remembered by the stars. The earliest role-playing gamer said, games are about growth. The calm, tactical strategy gamer said, games are about victories. The rebellious, collaborative gamer said, games are about encounters. The loving, narrative gamer said, games are about remembrance. And now, the young, cosmic adventure gamer, she said,
A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Silverwolf on this one. Farewell, Punklorde. Silverwolf has become a visitor to the Express. Oh, what? I might find her on the Express. Oh, hey, Leonard. Hey, friend, you're still at this space station, right? I want to talk to you about something. Nope, already gone. And I won't be coming back. Don't be like this. It's been a while since... No, it's not been a while. But I'm still very worried about the space station's cybersecurity. I want to prepare while I can, and I've got an idea that I want to run past you. Let's talk about the details face to face. I'm outside the office. Please make sure to drop by. There it is. To become a visitor to the Express, you might come across Silverwolf when you return to the Express. Cool. I'm kind of surprised they would allow her, but... So that's not a new... Oh, okay, no, that's an adventure mission. Well, that was fun. All right, let's make a handful of polls here. For Jingliu. No 5-star. We did get ourselves a Tingyun, though. Guess I can't do that quite yet. Oh, I think I saw a rainbow there. Yeah. I think this wasn't guaranteed, too. Got your part last time. There she is. Jingliu. Cool. Nice. And now we start from the beginning again. Work our way back up to soft pity for whoever's next. I guess we can make this one last wish. All right, nothing special there. Well, that is where we will end this for today. Until next time.